Did you guys really think that Jake Paul was going to beat Anthony Joshua? Did you really think that? If you're any kind of boxing head out there, you should have known what was going to happen. You know, they were trying to hype Jake Paul up. People that were in the Jake Paul camp, you could tell they were getting paid handsomely. Oh yeah, Jake Paul's in sparring. He's sending people home. He's hitting so hard. You know, Jake, not Jake. Jared Anderson was trying to make it sound like, man, Jake Paul, man, this dude. I'm like, oh man, Jake must have cut this dude a real nice check because the way he was talking about Anthony Joshua and stuff. I'm like, dude, you just got stopped by Martin Bacoli. So are you really in any position to be talking about AJ right now? But anyway, Jake Paul comes in the ring with Tekashi 6ix9ine, which was a mistake right there. Already coming to the ring with some, stuff that's not respected, and running around the ring. I'm not respecting. You give Jake credit for getting to the ring with Anthony Joshua, but you can't give him credit for turning it into a marathon. This is boxing. It's not a track meet. It's not a marathon. I guess Jake was saying the marathon continues, but you're not Nipsey Hussle, and you were running around the ring. You were falling all over the place. AJ fell on Jake Paul at one point, and then Jake gets up holding his crotch. I'm like, what? Like, what are you doing, dude? Huh? I was like, is he trying to say he got hit low to get some time? Then I looked at the replay. I thought maybe AJ's knee fell on him, but still, you got on a cup. So it's like Jake Paul was falling all over the place. At one point, he seemed to twist his knee up or ankle, and I thought, is he going to use that after the fight? I don't think he did, at least not so far. But it was just a mess, and AJ had to try to cut off the ring. He didn't do a great job at cutting off the ring, but he didn't need to. He knew what was going to happen. He said what he was going to do. He said he's going to systematically break Jake Paul down. Got him in the corner once he was tired, and right hand finished him off. Broke his jaw in two places. Jake's wisdom tooth stabbed his tongue. He got hit so hard. So for those of y'all talking about AJ's washed up, he can't punch, that's just obviously some haterism and bias, because that doesn't even add up to the footage. If what you're saying doesn't show in the footage, then it's just some, a biased opinion. But Jake Paul gets stopped in the sixth. It would have been a moral victory for Jake if he had kind of stopped running. He'd lunge in with the wild hook with his head down and just hope something landed, kind of like Dillian White versus Tyson Fury. It wasn't a respectable performance at all for Jake Paul. He realized once he was in there that he didn't belong, and so he turned it into a track meet. But AJ, he put boxing on his back once again, did it with Ngannou, and now did it with Jake Paul. What'd you guys think of the fight? Anyway, it's N.W.J. Subscribe to my main platform, the J Roos Theory. Cash App, $J Roos 33, LSR forever. Make sure you subscribe so this page takes off like a car with the brakes off.